Hello boys and girls of YouTube. Today we will be doing a 808 tutorial. This technique is going to work in both FL Studio and Ableton. You're going to need one plugin, which is Volume Shaper. It's like $40, not a big deal. But yeah, this is a great technique if you want like nice punch with your 808s. You want the kick to come through nicely. You don't want this muddy fucking nonsense. You want just a nice, clear, concise 808. That's all you want in your life. Okay? Please, just a nice 808. Alright guys, so let's dive right into it. I'm going to show you a little sample of a beat I'm working on here, but it's a good demonstration of this 808 mixing technique, if you will. So let's give it a listen. Actually, let's unsolo it and give it a listen. So yeah, you kind of get the gist of it. Basically, what we're attempting to do is to duck the 808 every time the kick hits. We just want room for the 808 and the kick to exist so they don't clash and it sounds like gross, disgusting mud, low-end disaster. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on here. I'm going to break it down step by step, but I wanted you guys to see the whole thing in action. So let's go break it down. Alright, so we're going to start off in Ableton. If you guys want to see FL Studio, you can skip ahead. What you're going to want to do first is insert 3 MIDI tracks. Label the first one 808. Second one we're going to label kick. Third one is going to be trigger. Trigger me. Okay. Then we're going to go to our 808 track. You can use a synth. You can use a sample. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to use. We're going to be using sampler for this demonstration. So let's load up an 808 we like. Set the root key appropriately. So this says it's an E. So let's go to an E. We'll play it. Gotta love that latency. Yeah, so that's good. That's good to go. Now we're going to go to our kick track. We're going to load in another instance of sampler. We're going to find a kick that we like. I like this one, so let's put this one in here. And we're going to set the scale down to 0%. You guys seeing this? See the scale here? Set it to 0%. What that does is when I have it armed and I control it with my MIDI keyboard, what's going to happen is it's only going to play in its root key no matter what key I can hit. Anything is fine. It doesn't matter. It's always going to resort back to our C3 here. So that's nice. If I want to hit control, hold control down, or command if you have a Mac, select these two. Now I can play the 808, but the kick's going to stay the same. So obviously it's not sidechained or anything yet, but you kind of get the gist. So basically what we're doing is we're keeping the pitch of the kick the same, but changing the pitch of our 808. Also on a side note, we want to bring the kick up to 0 dB, keep the 808 around -6 to -8 decibels. Alright, so on to our next step. We're going to take Volume Shaper, throw it on the 808, change this to beat one shot under MIDI one shot, use this preset, drag this puppy up like that. So you want your curve to resemble this one. Now we're going to go to our trigger MIDI track. We're going to send the output to our 808 and into that plugin, into Volume Shaper, as you can see in this column. Now, the fun part. We hold controller command, make sure all these are selected. Now whenever I play a note, it's going to trigger this MIDI track, which will cause this to duck, and it will play both these instruments. So all in all, this is what you should have. See how the kick just comes through nicely? You can really play any note you want and it'll sound good. So that was that's really it. That's all there is to it. Now you have a nice 808 and you're good to go. Alright, so now we're in FL Studio. You need 3 things. You're going to need an 808. So load in an 808. You need a kick. Load in the kick. You're going to need a MIDI track. Load in the MIDI track. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to take your 808. You're going to send it to a free insert in the mixer. So I just chose 2. So just send it to 2. Bam. Now on insert 2, we're going to load volume shaper. Set the following parameters like this. MIDI 1 shot, beat 1 shot, right there. You see that, guys? Look at that. Ooh, nice. We're going to set this to this preset. Drag this up. And yeah, it should look like this. This is the kind of curve you want. We're going to hit on this little sprocket here, the settings. Choose this guy. Change this input port to 1 or whatever you have free. So I'm just choosing 1 in this case. We're going to go back to our MIDI track, click on that, set the port to 1. Now if you watch this magic, I'm going to select all 3 on the step sequencer. I'm going to go to volume shaper, I'll play it, and you'll see, look, it ducks. And you can hear the kick nicely, and you can hear the 808 nicely. It's mixed together. So you could go in piano roll, make like a really shitty, basic fucking 808, you know? But just make sure every time you have the kick and the 808 together, you want to have the MIDI triggering it as well. So you kind of have this like trifecta thing going on. But it's all you need. There you go. Oh, didn't see you there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If my music's trash, leave it in the comments below. If I'm a faggot, leave it in the comments below. I hope you guys have luck in your productions and have a good day.